This is section 5.2, example 4. In a statistics class of 45 students, there were 15 men and 30 women. 4 of the men and 5 of the women received an A in the course. A student's chosen at random from the class. So this is definitely one where it's good to jot down all your numbers on scratch paper. So 45 total students, 15 are men, 30 are women. 4 of the men got A's, 5 of the women got A's. In addition, with one like this, it is very helpful to make a table. So we have men and women, and some of the men and women got A's, some did not get A's. And what we know is that the total number of men in the class is 15. We know that the total number of women in the class is 30. We know that 4 men got A's, and we know that 5 women got A's. They don't tell us how many did not get A's, but if we know that out of 15 men, 4 of them got A's, then 11 of them did not. 15 minus 4. Out of the women, out of 30 of them, 5 got A's, which means 25 did not. And knowing all of these numbers is going to make answering these questions a lot more straightforward. Find the probability that the student is a woman. So here we want all the women, we don't care what grade they got, divided by all the students. So that's just going to be a 30 divided by 45. This is like some of the ones that you had in section 5.1, and round to 4 decimal places would be 0.6667. Part 2, find the probability that the student received an A. So the A's here, 4 men plus 5 women, a total of 9 A's. 9 A's divided by a total of 45 students equals 0.2. 4 decimal places if necessary. You can just put in the 0.2. You don't have to worry about the fact that you don't actually have 4 decimal places there. Part 3, this is the one that people struggle with. Find the probability that the student is a woman or received an A. And this is where having a table like this really benefits you, because we want all the women, which is a total of 30, and then we want or received an A. So we want both of these groups of people, which is a total of 9, and we also want both of these groups of people, which is a total of 30, but these 5 people are counted in both groups, and we don't want to count anybody twice. So what we actually want to do is add the 4 men who got an A, plus the 4 women who got an A, plus the additional 25 women that we haven't already accounted for in the A's. So then we'd go 4 plus 5 plus 25 is a total of 34 people that are women or received an A. And then we'll divide that by our total people in the class, 45, to get 0.7556 when we round it to 4 decimal places. And now find the probability that the student did not receive an A. We've already calculated the probability that they did receive an A. We see that not in there. That means we can take this probability and subtract it from 1. And so that was this one up here, 0.2. So 1 minus 0.2, which, just in case you aren't already aware, with the TI-84, you can arrow up until you get that number. It would not have been difficult to type in 0.2, but had that number been much longer, I'd rather go up and grab it from up there so I don't mistype it. And so the answer there is 0.8. So that's it for this problem.